Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Mary of Creating with Mary. I'm glad you're able to join me on today's episode. So today I want to ask you a question. What is leadership? And you kindly drop the first thought that comes into your mind when I ask that question. Drop your answers in the comment section below this video. Yes, like many others, I used to think leadership is the government official, the president, the governor or the mayor of a state, the boss at work, my parents, the leader of the organization that I belong, older siblings. Those are the first ideas of leadership that comes into my mind. But for us to live meaningful and purposeful life, we need to lead our lives. Rather than just living our lives, we should lead our lives. Leading our lives will mean that we'll be doing some of these 6 things. Firstly, we have goals that we set for our lives. In terms of health, in terms of relationships, in terms of career, and in terms of finances. We have goals set for these various aspects of our lives. And not just praying and hoping that they will just work out on their own. So we set the goals and then we implement, we take steps to ensuring we achieve those goals that we have set for ourselves. We're not beating ourselves up, not necessarily. Leadership is not about beating yourself with a stick, but we must have goals set for our lives and not have someone else determine it all. For us, we have the power within our lives to steer the course of our life the way we want it to go. We don't have to wait for someone to make it happen on our behalf. And the second thing we must do is to cultivate a growth mentality. Cultivate a growth mentality. We want to keep moving from one step to the next step, to the next step, and to the next step. And this will involve not making excuses. So a lot of the times we tend to make excuses to justify inertia, our lack of action, and lack of motivation. We make excuses and we get stuck. This will not help us to live the life that is meaningful and purposeful. Number 3, we should cultivate a positive mindset and habits. Successful people, people who will look up to and desire to be like, have certain habits and mindset which they lead their lives. They do not let negative emotion rule their lives. Rather, they engage in positive self-talks, positive emotions, and also have cultivated habits to ensure they are moving forward, habits of successful people, such as punctuality, getting enough sleep, exercise, mindfulness, self-awareness, proper diet. The 4th thing we must do to lead our life meaningfully is to ditch fear. Ditch fear. A meaningful life involves taking bold and courageous steps towards the desired place that we want to head to. We must not be consumed with fear of what if I fail. Rather, we should turn it around and say, what if I succeed? Embrace new opportunities. This would involve ditching fear. Rather, you base your life on faith. You believe that it's going to turn out well on your behalf. The 5th thing is we must exhibit compassion and empathy, because in our desire to lead meaningful lives, we are going to be engaging with other humans, with other people, and so I must develop compassion both for self and for others, empathy for self and for others, so that we will constantly be reminded of our humanity, our shared humanity, and then we can all succeed together. So the 6th thing to do would be to be conscientious. to choose to do the right thing over what is easy. Many of us have not cultivated discipline in our lives, and then we choose what is easy versus what is right. Not just for ourselves, but for others. We choose the easy way out. Leadership involves sacrifice. It may not be convenient, but on the long run, it is beneficial. Character is important as a leader of yourself. Integrity is important as a leader of yourself. So keep in mind. So the next time you hear leadership, think you. The next time I hear leadership, I should think me. And for others to be able to follow the leader in you, you must have demonstrated all these 6 attributes. And for you to be able to lead others successfully, you must first be able to lead your life successfully. So lead your life. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon.